Now, the second heat of the Sportsbet Melbourne Cup was taken out by Make No Promise for the Bartolo family, and Ray Bartolo joins us here, mate. Well done, congratulations, you're into a Melbourne Cup. How does it feel?
Yeah, really special. It's been a few years, and this dog, I handled Betty's Angel when she won in '06. Really surreal feeling, but to actually breed a dog and rear them, and we bought his grandmother, probably 15 years ago, so it's a good journey, and to make a Melbourne Cup's pretty special.
So talk us through, here's the race now. Well, she's fast, nearly crossed you. Talk us through what happened here.
I got pretty nervous. She nearly crossed him, and once he punched up underneath her, and he seemed to I thought he fought her off up the back, and then Sage Daniil come at him. I started to get a bit nervous then, and they sort of checked each other there, and then Sage Daniil fell off him, but then the 5 kept coming, so it was a pretty stressful race, to be honest.
Yeah, it was a great race, and you had to beat the champ to win. Like, if she crosses you, it's all over.
Yeah, he did everything right. He loves the red, but he had to hold the rail in that first corner, and that's what he did, so great race.
Showed a lot of determination, a lot of fight to win the race. You said just a moment ago that you handled Betty's Angel many moons ago to win the Melbourne Cup over the kennel mate Miss Minnie Mouse. Now, does this mean the old boy Paul Bartolo takes a break and says, "Look, Ray, you did it all those years ago. Can you do it again for me?"
I don't reckon. He really likes Make No Promise. Yeah. There's no chance I'd be handling him. Yeah. Not in the Cup.
So Ray, you've been there, done that in a Melbourne Cup. Talk us through what happens now. How's the week? What is it business as usual?
Dad does all the training. Yeah. So it will be business as usual. He likes to keep everything the same week in, week out. They're creatures of habit, and so is he, so that's good. Yeah. But yeah, he'll try and keep everything the same this week as what he did this week. It worked, and hopefully we can come up with a good box and see how we go.
I think last week on the coverage, Hawley, you weren't here for it, but I'm pretty sure Paul said along the lines of it was Scotch fillet for breakfast or something like that. So he's not afraid to spend up on these dogs and feeds them like royalty.
He does, and I think that's we've got a bit of the theory with the dogs is you keep them healthy, keep them fit, and they'll do the rest.
Tell us. Oh, sorry, Jimmy.
I was just going to say, talk to me about this dog, Make No Promise, because he isn't always a rocket beginner.
No.
But tonight from box number 1, he punched up under Wow She's Fast, and he did show really good early speed and mid-race pace, and that would be nice going into a Melbourne Cup that might be maybe just void of a lot of pressure in the run to the first corner. There's a lot of strength getting through. Yeah, it has been interesting. I've noticed that too, James, but that's as good as he can go. 5'10" would really be that's it for him, and he'll have to do that in the final. He has to do that.
Tell us what makes your father such a wonderful trainer.
I think it's the effort and the passion he has for them. He spends so much time with the dogs. Like, we were meant to go up and catch up with some people last night, and he said, "Nah, I've got 4 dogs in tomorrow night, racing into group finals," and he stayed home. All he did was work on the dogs. So, a couple of nights this week, he's had big nights in the kennels, and he's only got 4 dogs in work. So, that's the secret. He just spends so much time with the dogs. Make sure, a bit like we spoke earlier about Cal, the dogs are always presented to win.
Is that why all the interstate trainers like to stay with you? Was there a story the other day, I don't know if it was on the Mar 2 weeks ago for night 1 of the Dream Chasers, an interstate greyhound stay with you because you make the best cakes or something like that?
Give the best pats.
The tummy wraps.
Ritza Piper.
Oh, Ritza Piper, So she gets a bit spoilt by Joe, I think, back up in Sydney. So, look, we've had a long relationship with those guys, Joe Sherry and the Gats. So since the Betty's Angel days, so they've trusted Dad with a lot of dogs. So and the combinations worked in the past, so they keep doing it. So.
You've worked as a family in the racing industry in many different facets. Manager of the Geelong Greyhound Racing Club. And I guess you really give your life for greyhound racing, so you obviously love the sport as a whole. Yeah,
definitely. Had a few different roles in the industry. Decided earlier in the year that probably started to lose the passion for the racing, to be honest, a little bit, and wanted to step away from the admin side of the sport. So it's paid dividends already, really. It's a pretty exciting night tonight. So that's the reason why I sort of tried to take a step back.
Yeah. I bet you bloody, you got that feeling back in your stomach now.
Passion's
back.
Definitely breed another litter next year, so well, definitely,
Hey, just before we let him go, Gareth, I need to know, I want to be in your shoes in a few years. Can you tell me what the feeling's like when you cross the line and win A Melbourne Cup as a handler, which you did years ago, and B, tonight making it through to a Melbourne Cup with a greyhound that you own?
Yeah, look, I think probably winning the Melbourne Cup back then probably changed, I guess, my trajectory in the sport. I think Dad always had some, we're always associated with some pretty handy dogs, but to finally crack a big Group 1, probably, that's probably when the industry really captured me, really, as a young bloke. I was at uni and just sort of enjoyed that success and see what I did to Mum and Dad. I think it just changes your life. And I think, my kids, they don't really understand the racing as much, but they love the dogs. Yeah. We've always got pups around home or whatever, so it does. It becomes part of your life. So.
Your old man's a legend. You're a superstar. Good luck over the next week.
Thanks a
lot.
lot.
No promise, mate. Hopefully you're living that dream again.
Yeah, thanks. Hopefully.
Good luck.
Ray Bartolo, they're a famous family, and they've got another runner into a Sportsbet Melbourne Cup, and they're looking for their second cup in our great